in the future, everything will be fine. We will live in a utopia where environment has been saved and everyone will be coexisting with the environment. Forests everywhere, skies blue everywhere, air perfect. The industries out there will always be pro environment. Totally not going to exploit that. 1,000,000% totally full of integrity. These corporations all work together with the government and saved everything. Alright, that's enough of that fantasy. How y'all doing today? How are y'all doing today? Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the ZolYin podcast. Okay. Today we'll do another sunbeam. Alright. Now, here's the thing. If you're listening to this now, it means I overslept. It means I am still sleeping. Okay. I probably will be up late. It is what it is. And that's fine. That's why I did this recording ahead of time. Okay. As you can tell, I'm a little tired myself. This is the past. All right. So here we go. I want to talk about something that is a big freaking deal. I want to talk about me waking up. Okay. Not me waking up right now or whatever. I mean, me waking up on an existential level when it comes to certain things that will change your life, or rather, it'll make you jaded. I'll just straight up say it. Okay, I want you to walk through with me on this journey and tell you about me and how I saw something that was good before and slowly became on the other side of the boat, right? I started on one side saying I am pro environment, everything is great. Let's go do it this way, recycling, all the shebang that the corporations and the governments want us to do. And then I went from there to it's all fake. It's all fake. It's all fake, guys. It's fake. Here's the thing, okay? I'm going to give you a tiny taste of the reality, all right? I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm just telling you to do your own research after I say this, okay? So, first things first, all right? Recycling. That was the beginning of the end for me. When I realized recycling was a scam, that pretty much was the beginning of the end. Go watch that Jake Tran video on how recycling is a scam. Environmental movement on paper, right? That sounds great. Never gonna say I'm against it. Totally for it, right? Totally for helping the environment, keeping things as much as we can, because I love nature. I think you love nature too. A lot of us are nature lovers. I think that it's the implementation that people have a problem with. I certainly have the problem with the implementation. It's a naive way of looking at things. And now I know it is not a non-realistic way of looking at things. It is a childish way of looking at things as far as actually implementing environmental, saving the environment, all that. Again, do your own research. Don't just take my word for it. I've always been about that since day one. Okay? Now, don't take this video the wrong way. I'm not saying I am anti-environment. Okay? Again, I said I'm anti the implementation, the approach they're going with. Right? It is not realistic. Okay? Once again, I love the environment. Okay? I watched Captain Planet too. All right? I watched Captain Planet too. I think every millennial with cable in the 90s was, had an affinity, at least somewhat, to saving the environment. Okay? I think that's why these corporations are going to win when it comes to manipulating the future of millennials, because as a group, we're pretty much the easiest group to manipulate. I mean, we're programmed, and I mean that on a clinical sense. I don't mean that as a derogatory term or putting anyone down. None of this is derogatory, okay? If you really take this as an insult, I don't know what to tell you, bro, because that's pretty sad. My listeners, you guys are pretty smart people. I'm not even gonna. That's not even for you. That's just for the random person who stumbles on this channel and looks at this and goes, "Oh my God," and starts to like, it starts to like, freak out. It's like, calm down. My stuff is pretty nuanced. I'm a very nuanced thinker and discusser of ideas. Like, it's very much a gray area concept. Again, I talk about the shadow pill. What's the shadow pill? Going your own way, doing your own thing, figuring things out for yourself, going down your own unbeaten path, right? That's the shadow path, is you taking that path, right? The pill is the idea, the path is doing it, the action. You can't just have that. You can't just have one without the other. You have to have both. So I love when people do that. It's like, oh yeah, I got the pill. It's like, no, you need to actually take the action too. So then you are, yes. Anyways, so going back to my main point, it all started with recycling. When I realized recycling was possibly a scam, I went and I did some research, and yeah, recycling is a literal Ponzi. Some places might actually do it correctly and actually keep the stuff you separated separate, but for the most part, most of these corporations, like the plastic industry, they don't give a good god dang. Okay, they mix them back up when you're done. You drop it off at the truck goes out, you go out of city limits, you go to the landfill, mix that bad boy right back in there. It's like, wait a minute, time out. I had 4 buckets for no reason. Why are you doing this to me? Huh? Why don't you just lie in my face? Why don't you just tell me the truth? Don't lie in my face. Don't lie in my face. Anyways, so that's one. So recycling is fake. That's not good. What else is fake, right? Well, the U.S. is concerned with doing things like the electric vehicle thing, right? The whole EV, method. We're going down the road of EV, right? Well, when you do some research on electronic or electric vehicles and see who has stocks in what companies and who has investments in electric vehicles, you'll see that the current president has allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly because I want you to do your own research, allegedly has great big investments in that future. So he is basically making people, enlisting, in my opinion, that's treason. Using the government's funds, right? Using the government's funds to enriching yourself, that's absolute corruption. He's lining up his own pockets. He's setting up a permanent passive income stream for himself and his family. He's probably thinking to himself, he's going to die, so he may as well have an income stream to permanently, permanently, keep his family at the certain level that they are, the lifestyle that they are in, his offspring and his grandkids, all that stuff. That's probably what he's doing. Like, that's probably the, not probably, that is what he's doing. That's probably what he's doing. No, that's pretty much what he's doing. So that's fake too, right? It's not out of the interest of like helping the environment or anything. It's to line up his own pockets, right? And we already know Nancy Pelosi's corrupt as hell. Why are we even have her in office? That's a absolute insult to our entire democracy. So there's that. Another thing, okay, and this one's kind of bad. This one kind of hurts because it's a thing that I witness all the time, and it's so hilarious. Is the NFT lies, right? People are talking about, oh, NFTs are bad for the environment, blah, blah, blah. I've talked about that before. You can watch my last 2 episodes on it. One's a purple thumbnail talking about, you can just type in ZolYin and the NFT and it'll pop up 2 episodes back to back. The first one, I called it out a long time ago, talking about, how this NFT is bad for the environment, is an outright, it's an outright a fictional concern. Like there's no reason to be concerned, because a lot of the arguments are set up for one, ETH, and ETH has already updated itself with EIP 1559. So that's like out of date already. And then two, there are more NFTs, that are being sold and traded and all that stuff outside of ETH that are not harmful to the environment than there are ETH NFTs. At the time when I was looking into it, at least I don't know about now. I can't speak on now, but when I was looking into it, there was more outside of ETH than there was in ETH. So the majority concern is like it's dwindled to almost nothing. It's like I don't know what the problem is, guys. You guys are not doing your own research. That already tells me everything. It's like these people are bots. They just absorb the lie and then regurgitate the lie. They're not, they're not thinkers. They're not real people in that case, right? They're just parrots. They're parroting something, I mean, there are real people, but they're passively living. So that's, you take that for what it is. And the last thing about the environment that really, I mean, it's a big wake-up call. If you want to save the world with the environment, this environmental approach or whatever, when it comes to gas and everything and pollution and everything, you need to get rid of two things. First is the makeup industry, and two, you got to get rid of China and India. Okay, so we're going to talk about one and then the other. The fashion makeup industry, we'll put them both together. The fashion and makeup industries are both the most absolute, polluted, most wasteful industries in the entire world. Go look it up. They waste so much crap every day. Okay, the girls who are all about the environment stuff, they got to stop using makeup. They got to stop wearing nice clothes. You got to make your own clothes now. You got to make your own clothes now. That's it. The end. Or go to Walmart maybe, and even then Walmart's supporting China, so I don't know. Can you handle that? Can you not? Can you go to Goodwill for the rest of your life? And if you can, great. Then that's fine. That works for me. I could care less. But, that's the reality. You put your money where your mouth is, right? That's not going to happen. Let's be honest. That's never going to, especially Hollywood, that's never going to happen. Then the China, getting rid of China and getting rid of India. And I say that like this. I don't mean actually because it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. If you want to actually do this, you have to go to war with China and India. They are the most polluting places on earth, period, by far. Literally, you're flying in a plane past China, you see smoke, literal smoke, black skies. That's not a euphemism or anything. You see literal black skies. You can't even see through the smog sometimes. It's that's disgusting. And then you have India polluting the water, and it's just so nasty. I saw a picture, and I don't know what year it was from, but I saw a picture of just Coca-Cola. Shout out to Coca-Cola. Hey, you want to sponsor me? I saw Coca-Cola by itself in a open area where it's just impoverished, completely impoverished. And then on the other side was a complete polluted stream. It's just the water going in was just black. It was just so disgusting. Holy cow. If I was Coca-Cola, I'd be mad. I'd be like, hey, we can't do business here anymore. We got to go. But they said, no, we got to keep exploiting the people of India. We got to make that money. Making money. That's what they said. Listen, that's what it's all about, boys. It's all about money. All this whole environmental stuff is all about all about that cash, okay? They don't care about the environment. They care about this. And they know it's the new grift. It's the new grift. I've been saying it. I think my NFT video was titled NFT Grift. The pollution grift or whatever. The grift, I don't know, something like that. It had verbiage like that. I called that early. But kind of now seeing it kind of expanded to all the environment stuff, that was hard. That was a hard pill to swallow. I'm jaded as heck now, you guys. I'm peak jadedness right now. I don't believe in this anymore. Like, I believe in doing it, saving the environment, helping the environment, but do I believe in actually how this is, that this is what they're up to, this is what they're doing? Do I believe that they're trying to help the world? No, they don't care. I know people in all sorts of environments. I know people who are in, the garbage industry. I know people who are in the energy industry. I know people who are in, it's like, yeah, I know people who are in the auto industry. They're all telling me the same thing. The electric vehicle industry. They tell me all the same thing. It's like, this is fake. This is all fake. This is so fake, guys. I don't know. I don't have a solution. I'm just trying to tell you guys to stay awake to it. This is the new Ponzi. I don't know where this is going to go. Probably not good places. But hey, at least we called it early, and now we're free from the even, entertaining the discussion of, saving the environment or whatever. If you really want to save the environment, you got to do what I did when I was a kid, right? Go plant trees in your community, right? Go and whatchamacallit, find new ways to do things that are sustainable as opposed to like creating more waste, right? Find new ways for yourself that you normally wouldn't, that you normally would just create more waste. Do other things, like, for example, instead of like throwing away that plastic cup right away, maybe you use that cup one more time instead of a brand new cup, right? Something like that. Just think for yourself, figure things out for yourself, because these people can't do it. They can't even figure out how to scam us, right? It's so obvious now that I caught it, and I was half paying attention. Anyways, have a great day, guys. God bless. I'll see you next time. Hopefully I'll be awake next time. Okay, take care.